Welcome everybody to day 21 of the 31 Days of May as we're continuing our content here of TW 2020, Victoria 3, Crusader Kings 3, WT2K 23, whatever else has popped up, and of course Journey of Wrestling. It'll be funny if I don't actually do consistent with this, so this is like day 21, but it's really day 18. But hey, I'm doing this all out of order, so who knows what happens. Regardless, as I mentioned, Journey of Wrestling, we started off our AWA save, and we're 2 months in 1985, and things are going, could be going better, but, we're getting there, as we're getting onto Battle by the Bay, and again, we're still doing 2 shows of TV to build up things before the big shows, so let's get rolling with that. So, our current feuds are, we got Fabulous Twins versus Road Warriors, we got Bonkinkle versus Martel, Blackwell versus Savage, Stevens versus Lawler, Burlington and Garner versus Natty Boys, Hennig versus Vader, and that's it for the moment. But what we're actually going to do is do a little bit of a like a sideways thing. And what we're going to do is we're going to start things off by having a promo battle between 2 peoples you won't imagine. It's going to be Road Warriors versus Bonkwinkle and Stevens. We're going to add the producer focus to this. As basically we're going to do a secondary feud between Road Warriors and Bonkwinkle and Stevens. Basically, Bonkwinkle has lost his 2 out of 3 falls match. So even though we haven't blown off that yet, we're still not quite there. And we're going to set that up. And then we're going to have another, basically, we're going to have a heel promo from your friend and mine, the Big Van Vader. And basically, he's going to call out Larry Hennig for next week. And then as far as actual matches here, we're going to have a big thing here as Owen Hart makes his debut and defeats Bobby Duncan Sr. because he's an old man and I don't care. So there we go. We'll also have a singles match, or no, we'll have a tag team match of Chris Pepper and Bill White versus the Nasty Boys, where the Nasties will go over. And then we'll have a segment. Yeah, we'll have a segment. We'll also build up another feud, as we'll have a surprise attack, as is going to be Rick Martel cutting a promo out of nowhere. Crusher Jerry Blackwell gets the attack in here, and that also sets up a feud for the moment. As our main event is going to be Tommy Rich defending the America's Championship against Boris Zukov. Then we're going to do a promo battle between the former champion and the new champion. And that's going to add a new feud for there. And there we go. So we'll have Owen. Let's see here. Yeah, we'll have let's see here. Jimmy Garvin I haven't had wrestle lately. And he can take on Master Superstar is also a heel, which I forgot. No, Master Superstar, hold on. Yeah, okay, so actually Jimmy Garvin can take on yeah, we'll have Curt Hennig. There we go. That's a fun main event. And there we go. That's our show. Let's get rolling on the road to Battle by the Bay. And we start out with Owen Hart making his debut, getting the win over Bobby Duncan Sr. They have the Road Warriors and Bonkwinkle and Stevens basically setting up there. Yeah, there we go. 100%. There we go. That's a hot feud. And then we have Pepper and White versus the Nasty Boys. Of course, Nasties go over. A little over 2 stars. Nasty Boys are the Nasty Boys. Vader cuts a promo. I'm going to guess it doesn't go great. 60%, basically calling out Curt Hennig's dad, Larry Hennig, for a match next week. Tommy Rich gets the win here. 3 stars, perfectly fine. And then Hennig and Zbyszko talk and set up a rematch, which gets 100%. There we go. Fun stuff. And then we have Curt Hennig defeat Garvin in our main event, which again gets 3 stars. And then Crusher Jerry Blackwell attacks Rick Martel. That gets 70%. And we have a new feud, at least for the world title for the moment. And yes, I know we're right at the not popular and stale. Hopefully, we'll do some fun stuff here. So let's get 3¼ stars. And I totally forgot about the part where I was supposed to. So yeah, we lost 12,000 fans. It is what it is. So here we go. Manage, indies. Let's go after. Honestly, let's go over Cactus Jack. That'll be fun if he shows up. So then, okay, so let's book the matches that we just set up. So we got a singles match between Big Van Vader and Larry Hennig. We'll actually do a segment which sets up a match at Battle by the Bay between Owen Hart and your light heavyweight champion, Steve Regal. A lot of feud there. There we go. We'll do a hype package for Battle by the Bay. We'll do a tag team match. That's going to be Lawler and Savage taking on Masasato and Otto Wands. Just to sort of give them something to do. We're going to do a singles match between, let's see here, Borzukov. Yeah, here's problems. Like, we have, like, no baby faces. Like, we have no baby faces on the undercard that I actually want to push. So, yeah. Hey, Greg, you want to go over Mass Superstar? Great. Then we have a Heat promo from the team that's still the Southern. Well, okay, we realize they have no charisma. So, yeah, it's going to be bad. So actually, let's put them over in a match. The Fabulous Ones versus Chris Pepper and Bill White. It'll be a non-title match. And there we go. And actually, yeah, this will be, and then we'll cut the, yeah, we'll end the show with a fight between Hennig and Vader. And there we go. So yeah, we got Pepper and White for Fabulous Ones. Owen Hart and Regal setting up a light heavyweight title match. Superstar versus Gagne. Just give Gagne a win, honestly. Event package, Lawler and Savage having a fun little match here. Hennig versus Vader, and our main event, setting up the fight to end things. So, these ones go over. 3-star match, perfectly fine. Owen Hart and Regal, I'm sure, yeah, this gets 45%. It is what it is. But yeah, honestly, you need to start setting things up. Gagne goes over Mass Superstar, gets 3 stars as well. Event package. There we go, 50%. Again, not great, but then Lawler and Savage gets the win here. Little under 4 stars, like 3.9. And then, again, I know this is going to kill the match, but we're telling stories here. As Big Van Vader kills Larry Hennig, and that sets up Vader and Hennig fighting, and there we go. So, again, this is going to be a bad show, but, again, like, I don't really care about the stars that much. I'm telling stories. I want to see what happens here. A little under 3 stars, only 15, credits. And yeah, we lost 21,000 fans. Again, don't really care. Larry Hennig, yeah, just got killed. There we go. So then, our main event is going to be. Okay, so we got. So we'll book this. We're booking this. We're booking this. We are not booking this. Hold on. We're booking this. And then yeah, we'll book this. We'll book this, and we'll blow it off. And there we go. All right, so honestly, let's do a Lawler, Savage, Gagne versus Colonel De Beers, Mass Superstar, and Bobby Duncan Jr. on the undercard just to have it. Well, not actually the undercard, but like, yeah, here. So yeah, we got Martel. Yeah, this match goes lower. Actually, yeah, there we go. All right. Yeah, here's sort of see like our problem in a nutshell. Heel, 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 face. So yeah. Um yeah, let's do a little production value. So let's do an event package, or main event package rather. I producer focus. We'll do a quick little promo from Savage before the match. And then we'll have a segment where the fight continues between and yeah, there we go. All right, there we go. Battle by the Bay. Let's get rolling with the show. All right, so Nasty Boys win. They win the feud. Perfectly fine. Not the end of the world. 3-star match, like nothing fancy. Hype package 55%. Again, building up both the hype package and our producer. Owen Hart, Anders debut, wins the AWA World Heavyweight title. 3.5-star match, perfectly fine. And then we got Randy Savage cutting a quick promo before the 6-man match. Or, yeah, for his promo for his match in a couple minutes. And then we have Tommy Rich going over Larry Zbyszko, perfectly clean in a little under 4.5 4-star match. Good stuff. And then we have Gagne, Lawler, and Savage in a little under 4-star match, getting the win here. And then we have Curt Hennig getting the huge win over Big Man Vader in a 4-star match as their feud continues, as they put on a hot match. And then we have Bachman and Stevens going over the Road Warriors. So we're going to put over the Road Warriors. 4.5-star match. But then the fight will continue afterwards. 95% effective, 4 stars, good stuff. And then in the main event, Rick Martel gets the win over Christian Jerry Blacklow. Only 3.5-star matches, but Martel gets the big win here as the World Heavyweight Championship actually gains some stuff. Good stuff. And then we'll end the event, which we got 92, so 4 stars. And hopefully we'll actually gain some popularity, survey says. I'm going to hope we gain some popularity here. Kind of doubt it, but weird things have happened. So yeah, only lost 800 fans, which again, not the end of the world. Sure. Yes, I know. Brand Invitational. Of course, I've heard of it. Yes, I know. We'll get paid. Sure. Sure. Hurrah. No. Sure. Actually, let's just do that right now. That's something I actually could have been doing, but hey, I'm charisma. There we go. Let me see here. What is our staff currently doing? Okay, so scouts. Oh, I'm right. I forgot to look at my mail. So Cactus Jack. Hey, good luck. Medusa Salat Usanov. Group and success. Injury update. 3 to 5 months. Takata. Who is that? Derek Dukes. And then Bama Bigelow. And then Larry Hanning's out. Okay, so there we go. So we'll go to our indies. Hey, Cactus. You want to be an AWA superstar? Sure. Go 250. Nope. All right, 300. There we go. And we'll see him in a month. One thing I did want to do real quick here, well, I'm thinking about it, is we totally forgot to do change Owen Hart's look here. So, change appearance. We're just going to look for Owen Hart as when he was young. So we'll do a search. All right, so Owen Hart, there we go. And honestly, just because it was a decent match, we'll actually just rerun that on TV. Okay, and then we're going to have Nord the Barbarian. Okay, actually, what we'll do is we'll okay, so we're going to do a alignment. Because I want to do something with Mad Dog Vachon and Vader. We'll add producer focus to this. And you'll see what we're doing here. We're going to do a promo battle where we're going to set up. Oops. We're going to set up Bonquinkle and Martel one more time. Then we'll have a match where, yeah, actually we'll do that as a tag team match where it'll be Larry Zbyszko and Masazeto versus Greg Gagne and Tommy Rich. That can be our main event. As then we'll have a face promo from our World Tag Team Champions. We'll have, let's see here. Oh, yeah, we can have Crusher win a squash. And then we can have a fight. You sort of like refire up that feud between Blackwell and Savage. And that's our show. Yeah, promo battle, resetting at Martel and Bart Buckwinkle. Owen versus Regal for the World Heavyweight title. Vachon versus Invader. Blackwell squash. Savage and Blackwell fighting. Road Warriors promo. Then our main event. So let's get rolling with that. So we start out with Martel and Buckwinkle talking to each other. 90% effective, a little under 4 stars. And there we go. And then we have Owen Hart defeating Receiver Rogan in a little under a 4-star match. Then we have Mad Dog Vachon turning babyface just to set something up here between Vader and Vachon. And then we have Blackwell winning a squash in a little over 2 stars. And then we have Savage coming in and immediately brawling with Blackwell, reigniting their feud, a little under 4 stars. There we go. Then we have the Road Warriors in ring for a promo. Little under 4 stars as they put over, they're the tag team champions and they're soon to be the unified tag champs one way or another. Well, what a rush. Then in our main event, put the heels over, 3 stars to build things up. So this actually got a 3.5 stars, so we'll probably only lose a couple thousand people. And there you go. Only lost 3,000 fans, which, could be a lot worse. So yeah. So we'll actually do a Jerry Lawler versus Ray Stevens match as our main event. Do a production to build up the event. And then we're going to do a Zukov. Okay, yeah, actually, we'll do... Again, this is going to be what we call in the business very bad, but I need some more undercard baby faces. So, Nord, and who's the guy I want to do? Yeah, Borzukov. There we go. We'll add producer focus. We'll add a feud. And there we go. And then we'll also do a heat promo from Your Friend and Mine. Big Man Vader. Here, well, there we go. All right, so. Oh, that's actually what we can do here is do a 2 versus 2 match where it is Borisukov teaming up with Barbarian, and they lose to the shock team of Owen Hart. And who's a babyface? Curt Hennig. There we go. And that can set up. Okay, yeah, that actually makes some sense. And then we can do a Masasato. No, yeah, we can do Masasato winning a squash match. Actually, I actually like this being somewhat of a big match, as it's going to be Masasato versus Brad Reddingans. There we go. And yeah, that's our show. So, yeah, I mean, it is what it is. So there we go. So we got Curt Hennig and Owen Hart getting the win here in a lower 3.5-star match. And then we have Nord the Barbarian turning face. And yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Then we have Masasato getting the win here, 3.5-star match. Then we have Vader in a promo, basically saying he's going to kill Mad Dog Vachon at the big show. We have a video package hyping up the monthly event, 65%. And then we have Jerry Lawler getting the win over Ray Stevens in a 3.5-star match. Again, nothing fancy here. 3 stars, 20 credits or whatever. So we're probably lose another. I'm going to say we're going to lose 7,500 fans. Ooh, 12,000. Yeah. And again, we're stable. Yes, I know. Special segments. So we'll book. Okay, so now it's time for some booking. So we got Bockwinkel versus. Oh, let me actually see here. So Bockwinkel Savage. Okay, so we'll actually blow this off. And this can be a. Submission match. There we go. Blackwell and Zabisco is going to happen again. We'll do Stevens and Lawler again. Blackwell and Savage. We'll throw Zukov and Barbarian on there, and we'll also throw Regal and Hart on there. And then we also want to do Vader versus Mad Dog Vachon. And then we want to do, for the tag titles, Fabulous Ones versus the Road Warriors one more time. Or actually, a lot more times. Select the titles. There we go. Select tag time. And then, yeah, okay. Then we'll do a production for the main event. And then we're going to go ahead and do a. Let's see here. Who's not booked here? Okay. Oh, right. That's the other match I want to do. Is actually doing this as a match. Sato versus Greg Gagne in an actual feud. There we go. Okay, so we got. We'll open up with Owen and Regal. Then we can do Vader versus that. We can do Nord versus that. We'll do the main event package. Actually, I want to break that up. And yeah, they're actually, yeah. All right, so we got Owen versus Regal in a rematch. We got Mad Dog Vachon versus Vader, set up from basically last week's TV. Nord versus Zukov. Gagne versus Sato. Lawler versus Stevens. AWA World and Southern Tag Team titles on the line. Savage versus Blackwell. Zabisco versus Rich. And Martel versus Bockwinkel. Oops, no, because I forgot. Do I want to add a blow off to anything else? Nope, not yet. So there we go. So Owen gets the win here. It's another 3-star match. Yeah, I know. Not the best match, but you know, what can you do? We build a hype up for the main event. Then we put Vader again. It's a squash. And Vader, boom. Huge win, 1.5 stars. And yeah. And then Nord can get the win here, 3.5 stars. Gagne, okay. So we'll actually have Gagne go over here, 4 stars, and then we can continue this feud as it goes. Steve Lawler gets the win here, a little under 4 stars. And then here comes the big one. So we're going to add the finish here. We're going to add cheating, and the Fabulous Ones win the World Tag Titles and retain these other tag titles. 4 stars. Crowd is insane. Yeah, ratings, champions, I don't care. We'll build this up. And yeah, Road Warriors, of course, are going to be very upset. So let's see what we got. Where? Okay, so Savage at 63, Morales 84 Savage. So Savage gets the win here, little over 4 stars, big match. And then Zbyszko versus Rich. We'll do the DQ win here as Rich goes over with Zbyszko, wins Zbyszko basically nails him with a chair, 3 stars. Yeah, probably puts Savage and Blackwell as the main event. But then in our main event, any submission match, Rick Martel, 4 stars, retains the title over Bockwinkel, and there you go. So the show overall gets 3.5 stars, which is 60 credits or coins or whatever. So we'll probably lose, I'm going to say 7,000, maybe 5,000. Yeah, 6,000. Again, not the best, but ooh, Sato. Okay, interesting. Uh-huh. 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 Okay, we get 2 entries for the Granite Invitational. Honestly, let's go with some of our, like, yeah. And Curt Hennig. Let's start with the Granite Invitational. All right, so we got Magnum versus Dusty, Dick Murdoch versus Billy Robinson, Adonis versus Fujiwara, Terry Funk versus Al Perez, Bob Wickel versus Henning in the first round, Tiger G. Singh versus Johnny Saint, Andre versus Harley, and Hulk Hogan versus Bad News Allen. So let's get rolling. Yes, I know. Okay, so we got this starting things off. So let's simulate. Hogan goes over. I mean, as you'd imagine. Andre goes over Harley Race, but he gets injured. Tiger GC beats Johnny Saint. All right. Nick Bockwinkel defeats Curt Hennig. Okay. Terry Funk defeats Al Perez. And Rocky Johnson replaced Andre the Giant. Okay. We have Fujiwara going over Adonis. And Nick Murdoch defeating Billy Robinson. All right, so interesting there. And then in the main event of the night, Dusty Rhodes goes over Magnum TA. So basically all really good matches, but let's go see what happens in the quarterfinals. And then Hulk Hogan. Oh, wow. Okay. Hulk Hogan defeats Rocky Johnson. He gets injured. So this bracket is just cursed as David Sarmentino replaces him. Okay. And then Tiger G defeats Nick Bockwinkel. That's unfortunate. Let's see here. Fujiwara defeats Funk. And Dusty Rhodes defeats Dick Murdoch. All right. We got a very weird semifinal of Tiger Jeet versus David Sammartino. Tiger Jeet Singh gets the win. And Dusty Rhodes defeats Fujiwara. So in our main event, we got Dusty Rhodes versus Tiger Jeet. And Dusty Rhodes win the Grains Invitational, as you'd expect. And yeah. Hooray. Yeah, sure. We'll send you off the World Wrestling Council for 300. There we go. Data was released. Goals update. Yes, I know. Cactus Jack is here. Yay. Available indie. Giant Haystack. Sherry Martel's back. Gimmick change. Okay, so what we're going to do is we'll go to Sherry Martel. Since here's the thing, I'm not gonna have a women's division. Like, it's nothing against it. It's just like it's useless to have at this point. So where are you, Sherry? Sherry. I just saw you. So yeah, there we go. Sherry, we're going to transition you to a manager. Oh, we're already training Martel. Okay, actually, we're not training you to a manager. We'll just have you cut a bunch of promos, maybe. Anyway, actually, can you make let's see here, managers add relationship. Yeah, okay. So actually, what we're going to do is we're going to have Sherry take over as the manager of Stan and Steve Kerr. Which, if I would have thought about this, I would have totally done at the show. But we'll just pretend it happened. There we go. All right. Yep. All right. All right. So if we look at our show, we got Martel, Lawler, Savage, Bonkwinkle. All right. So what we're going to do is let me look at our feuds also. So 1.55, Rich Bonkwinkle, right? Stevens, Lawler. Okay. So Hennig and Van Vader, we're going to basically blow off here. Zukov versus Barbarian. Right. Okay. Cool. We're going to have Nord get another win. This time over Bobby Duncombe Jr. And we're just going to have a fight between these two. I know, a really hot angle here. Then we're going to have a promo battle between Rick Martel and his new challenger, Randy Savage. And we're going to add a feud here, as it's going to be a top talent promo. And we'll set that up. As we're going to have Tommy Rich defending the title against Otto Wands. And then we'll have a post-match attack from Larry Zbyszko. And then we'll have our main event match, which is going to be Bockwinkel versus Greg Gagne in a new feud. Who's a better wrestler? And there we go. Just to sort of put, yeah, all right, so we got this setup. Fun stuff. Let's get rolling. I will add the producer note to this, because I'm sure we need it. Okay, Duncombe Jr. versus Nord Barbarian. Nord goes over, 2.5 stars. Then we got our fight, which gets up to 20%, because, yeah, these guys are not good. Oh, well. What can you do? Oh, I totally forgot to do. Okay, we'll do Cactus as debut next week. So we got Tommy getting the win over Otto Wands. And then we got Larry Zbyszko attacking in. Oops, we got, yeah. So 3.5 stars for that. And then we got Zbyszko Rich, a little over 4 stars at 100% effectiveness. Then we have, actually, what we'll do here, we'll do a time limit draw. No, we'll do, yeah, that works. To sort of set up the rematch. This gets 3 stars, decent stuff. And then Martel's coming out, and then Savage comes in, and we have a promo here. And I need to take Martel off as Savage's manager, which I don't know even why she is there as her manager. But 100% there, as that basically sets up a face versus face match for the title. So 3 stars. Yeah, we're, again, things are going to get worse before it gets better as we build things up here in the AWA. I guess we lose, yeah, 4,000 fans. Fun stuff. All right, so I think Cactus comes in likely as a heel, which is unfortunate. Yeah, he is a heel, but here's the thing. We need more faces, so here's what we're going to do: is company, view, Cactus. Hey, buddy, Cactus. You're not going to be a babyface. First, can you two face? And there we go. Anyway, though, we'll have your debut here as you take on. Actually, I actually like that as a opener. So, Doug Summers and Cactus Jack team up to take on Jerry Sags and not Jerry Oski. Where are you, Brian Knobs? I just saw you. There you go. So that sets that up. I'm going to do a segment, which is just a fight between. Wait, why? Yeah, okay. We'll have that fight. All right, and then we'll have a singles match as Jimmy Garvin takes on Owen Hart for the light heavyweight title. And then we'll have a segment. We'll have a promo battle between Ray Stevens and Jerry Lawler, basically setting up their blow off of their feud at Wrestling for the Cure. And then in our main event, it's a huge tag team match as Vader teams up with Zbyszko to take on the babyface team of Greg Gagne, and Curt Hennig. And then post-match, we're going to have a fight. Well, yeah, actually, we're going to have a promo battle one more time between Savage and Martel, putting over their main event. And let's get rolling with the show. So Nasty Boys go over here. 2.5 stars, perfectly fine match. Then we get a fight between the Road Warriors and Fabulous Ones, which gets 80% effectiveness. And then we have Owen Hart going over Jimmy Hart, 3 stars. Then we have Lawler and Stevens setting up their big match, 4 stars, became hot, and we are going to, there we go. And then, honestly, Vader and Bachman will get the win here, 4 stars. Now Bachman goes over, Vader's over. There we go. And then Martel and Savage cut some promos, setting up the main event of the show here. So fun stuff as we continue the show. So 3.5 stars, not bad. Again, could be a lot worse as we go to our show here. So yeah, we just need to continue to build up the TV. Yeah. Wow, we actually gained. Wow. Oh, okay. All Japan had a bad show. Capital Sports did. So did New Japan. Yeah, we had the best show of the week, so we gained a whole bunch of fans. Hurrah. Okay, so at Wrestling for the Cure. So, main event is our main event for the world title between Savage and Martel. Stevens, okay, so Stevens and Lawler actually got a whole bunch of new heat, so we'll actually set a gimmick here of a, not a street, yeah, we'll do a street fight here, and then we'll set up the angle. We got Hennig versus Vader in a blow-off, and let's say a first blood match, why not? We got Zbyszko versus Savage. We got, let's see here, Regal versus Hart. And that'll blow that off. We got Boris, Gagne versus Blackwell. We got a tag match of the Warriors versus the, and then, yeah, select the titles. Obviously, we're confirming them both. And then we'll go to the show here. Okay, so we got people, like, yeah, honestly, I don't care about most of these people. We'll throw a, yeah, what we'll do is we'll do on the undercard, we'll do Cactus Jack versus Brian Jewell. Like, that's obviously not a great match, but there we go. And then we'll do a production of the main event package, and then add producer focus to that. All right, so then, yeah, that'll be unofficially our dark match. Then we open up with main event package. Okay, so we want Nord versus Boris to open things up. Then we got Owen versus Regal. Blackwickel versus Gagne. Oh. Yeah, okay. So we got Lawler versus Stevens. Yeah, we got our tag title match. These all have been good matches. Zbyszko Rich have all been good matches. Just to break things up, though, and then we got Martel versus Savage. Yeah, I think this makes sense. Okay, so there we go. Let's roll. Okay, so Cactus Jack goes over. Wow, 4-star match to open things up. Okay. Cactus, I see what you're doing there, and I appreciate it. Main event package gets 55%. Nord gets another win here. 3.5-star match. There we go. He's up to average. Hurrah. Owen gets the win, closes out the feud. 3.5 stars. Rico gets an injury. And yeah, there we go. So I'm going to put Greg Gagne over here. 4.5-star match. Huge win for Gagne as he defeats Bockwinkel. And then in the main event here, Hennig gets the win. 4.5-star matches. Vader bleeds. And there you go. So Tommy Rich has held the title for 3 months. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a big swerve here as Zbyszko gets the title back. 3.5 stars. It was hurt by 1/2 star by cheating. But yeah, huge moment here as Zbyszko wins back the title. And then as this loads up, I don't know why it's taking so long to load. There we go. All right, so distraction from Sherry Martel. There we go. Gets the Fabulous Ones over. 4.5 stars. Insane win. And then this really sets things up for a huge match. And then, honestly, Stevens finally gets the win here. 4.5 stars. Good, really good show in a street fight. And then in the main event, Martel goes over. 4.5 stars. Perfectly good match. And then we'll do a post-match where Savage looks angry, but he does not actually attack Martel, as Martel continues his long run as the world champion. Good stuff. Like, really good show. And we'll close things out here. 4 stars, 92 coins, and we'll see what the ratings look like. I'm going to guess we either gain a few thousand or we lose a couple hundred. Yeah, we're finally building things up here. And then, yeah, we gained 2,000. All right, so anything else? Not really. All right, fine. We can have this as a match. No, Zbyszko, do you have another idea other than putting over our job? Okay, sure. And we're bringing in Medusa. Ooh, and we can have Medusa as... Okay, we can have Medusa as Zbyszko's manager. We'll turn her heel and we'll go from there. Okay. So let's look at our mail here. Work. Okay. Yeah. Oh, it's only 1 month. Okay, that's fine. Bad News Allen. Ooh, actually... Okay, let me actually see here. So, oops, nope, that's the wrong thing. Let me just look at, like, okay, so Zbyszko, our top upper mid-carder, has a popularity of 766. All right, so if we go to dashboard, manage, indies. How over is Bad News Allen? We don't know. That's dangerous. Negotiate. All right, let's go 300. All right, and we'll see how over Bad News Allen actually is. And the other thing we're going to do is do some indie stuff, and we're going to try to get... Let's get D. Malenko in here. And let's see here. What else are people doing? Trading charisma, recruiting. Can I actually get... Let's see here. Rehab? Yes, all right. Ah, we need a level 2 doctor. Okay, that makes sense. So, all right, so here we are. After 4 months, if we go back to our roster, so we got Martel's our world champion, Fabulous Ones as our Southern and World Tag Champions, Larry Zbyszko as the America's Heavyweight Champion, Owen Hart as our World Light Heavyweight Champion. We have main eventers of Martel, Lawler, Savage, and Bockwinkel. And then we have upper mid Carter of Zbyszko, Road Warriors, Gagne, Slaughter, who's injured, Stevens, Hennig, Rich, Vader, Gene Kinsky, Crusher of Jerry Blackwell, got Ottawans, Borzukov, Sherry Martel, Stan Lane, Steve Kern, Colonel De Beers, Mass Superstar, Owen Hart. So yeah, I think so. What I want to get to is we have Super Clash, which is a big show coming up. Is I want to get, and then if we look at our feuds, which feuds company, there we go. Well, here's an easy way to do it. So Savage and Martel is still going on. Savage and Stevens and Lawler got hot, so it got extra stuff, which we'll use. Falcon versus Road Warriors is leading up to probably a blow off. Rich versus Zbyszko is leading to a blow off. Blackwell versus Savage is going on. Blackwell versus Martel is going on. Zukov versus Barbarian is continuing, and Gagne versus Nick Bockwinkel. So there we go. That's our show. Again, this leading from behind here, when we don't have a ton of over people yet, is difficult. We're slowly building things up. Eventually we'll get where we are, and hopefully without losing all our top guys to the NWA or WWF. But if you enjoy this, go ahead and leave a like, comment below what you're enjoying, not enjoying, and subscribe to the channel for plenty of TW 2020 content, including my WCW 2005 series, my Cody Rhodes and Ring of Honor series, my Cordelverse series that I'm doing, and of course my other wacky stuff like W2K3, 2K23, my GM mode, this, Victoria 3, Crusader Kings 3, and who knows what else might pop up. But that's it for now. Talk to you later, and adios.